What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shay's Tube, and thank you for coming in. Today is Thursday, September the 28th, 2023. How are you guys doing? How was your work day? And how is your Thursday evening? Guys, I just want to say thank you so much to all of my new subbies who just subscribed to my channel. And thank you to all my subbies that's been with me for the longest. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. And guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. All right, so we're going to go over the Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research purposes. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, will be in my comment area, and some of it is scrolling across that video in blue. All right, and don't forget, if you want to support this channel in other ways, you can do so by doing a cash app to $Shades Tube. All right, y'all. So we have a good live tonight, y'all, and it's about the murder of Iyana Sawyer. All right. I actually went over this yesterday and I saw this story and I was like, you know what? I need to dedicate an entire show to this case and everything. So we're going to do that tonight. But before we do that, guys, let me go ahead and update you on some breaking news real quick. All right. And welcome to everybody in the bushes. Everybody watches this in the replay. All right. So let me go ahead and update you guys on Chrisean Rock. She actually responded to people claiming that her son has fetal alcohol syndrome. Okay, so she did leave a reply regarding that. So I'm going to tell you guys what that is in 1 second. Do y'all hear that music? Because I promise you I don't hear. Let me see. Is it even on? I can barely hear this stuff sometimes. Okay, I hear it now. Let me see. Let me turn it down to right there. This one right here, you can barely hear it. But anyway, Chrisean Rock and her newborn child have been a huge story online as of late, because y'all know about the her holding the baby wrong in Walmart. Also about Blueface showing his genitalia section when he was trying to show the hernia. Now people have been claiming that the baby has all fetal syndrome. Anyway, she was like, some people are, the article says, some people are making some wild assumptions about Chrisean Jr. based on some very short videos. For instance, a Twitter user named Nyla recently came out and provided evidence that the child may have fetal alcohol syndrome. They said this is based on what the child looks like and the sound of its cry. I hate to be that person, but it really looks like Chrisean's baby has fetal alcohol syndrome, they said. He has literally every physical characteristic, including the folds in the corner of his eyes, small eyes, drop nose, open mouth, extra large low set ears, and etc. Here is the sound of Blueface and Chrisean's baby crying. People are saying it sounds like dog shot syndrome. I don't know. But high-pitched crying can also be caused by alcohol withdrawal in infants. My goal is only to raise awareness in hopes Chrisean will see it and get the baby tested. Y'all know I got a problem with this. Why are these people all trying to be doctors online? You can't tell that a baby has a condition because they resemble certain things. You know what I'm saying? You actually have to take that baby in and get that baby tested. So this is the stuff that some people were pointing out with the baby. I guess this is their baby right here. I guess. I don't know. But I'm going to show you what Nyla put up. This is crazy. Wait, y'all. So they put up these pictures. I guess that's the baby right there. And they try to point out certain characteristics the baby has on her face, on his face. And that basically indicates that the child could possibly, allegedly, have fetal alcohol syndrome. That's crazy. These people be coming up with some stuff online. So there's another picture that they showed of the baby, and that's what they're saying based on how the baby looks. Okay, Let's see. Let's look at everything. Well, I don't know how they can really tell by looking at a baby picture. Babies do change and everything like that. Anyway, here is the sound of Blueface and Krishan's baby crying. People are saying it sounds like a croix douche chat syndrome, but high pitched crying can also be caused by alcohol withdrawal in infants. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I got to cough. Hold on. My goal is only to raise awareness in hopes Krishan will see it and get the baby test. So this is the baby's sound. Okay, listen. This is weird. Okay, so they say because the baby has a high, let's see. I don't know why people put their children online with these weirdos trying to be doctors and acting like they know what everything is because they hear certain same characteristics or whatever the case is. I don't know. I wouldn't even put my child online and I wouldn't even show pictures. I wouldn't do anything, just like some of these stars do. Because that's crazy. Anyway, Krishan saw this thread and decided to speak out. In the video below, you can see that she knows how the doctors didn't say anything to her, and that if there was an issue, they would have already brought it up. My baby is healthy. They would have told me if he had symptoms. She said, he's healthy, bro. Just cause that picture wasn't that cute doesn't mean you can post my baby on the internet. That shit is wild. Now my baby father is bitter. He doing bitter shit now because I like some shit about my ex being the baby's father. But I'm only doing shit because that hurt. F you. Okay. Anyway, at this point, she is probably sick and tired of people coming at her like this. However, with Chrisean and Blueface engaging in online antics, these criticisms will likely never end. Let us know your thoughts on this situation in the comments section. But like I just said, I mean, you really can't tell. I mean, sometimes you can, but you really can't tell what a child has by looking at some damn pictures and listen to they cry. These people are not doctors, and they did, even if they were, they're not examining this baby. Like this lady has said, if she was smart, she would keep her baby offline. It would provide her a level of peace. She should grow up and make her baby in their privacy a priority. People wouldn't talk if she wasn't posting anything. And I say the same thing. Why is she continuing to put her baby up online? You know, they're going to be looking at everything, especially after the incident in Walmart, and then her ex-man or man or whatever, baby daddy, whatever you want to call him, he did the little thing that he did with trying to show people the hernia. Why even put your baby online? But for all these people who think they are a doctor, never been to medical school, never took any kind of medical classes or anything else, you cannot properly diagnose anybody by looking at them on YouTube. Okay, I can show you something on me and you'll be saying, oh, this is that. It ain't nowhere near that. That's stupid. Okay, I don't know why people do that stupid shit. They can't even diagnose their own kids and themselves when they get sick. So how are they going to diagnose somebody's child that's on the internet and you haven't physically looked at the child? You're not a doctor or anything else. You're just going by what you think. People are going to kill me with doing shit on YouTube based on what they think, and they don't have solid proof of shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Lisa said that's some real grimy clout chasing, trying to internet diagnose somebody's baby with a syndrome by a picture. The boy looked just like his mother. His features that you are pointing out are of his mother's features. Come on now. I said the same thing. Babies change. Anyway, I said that baby looked just like his mom. Okay. So you can't really say a baby because they features may be a little different than other babies that they have a damn syndrome. And just because you saw her drink alcohol. Look, y'all, face reality. There have been a lot of women, let's keep it real, that be smoking while they pregnant, by smoking weed, that be drinking. Y'all act like this person right here was the only person who ever done that. Some of y'all very same people have done that before. Okay, let's keep it real. Or been around people who've been smoking and you've been in the same room with them and you were pregnant. So stop tripping. Anyway, Black Lives Do Matter said, I think if the baby did have the problem, the hospital would not have let her leave with that baby. Don't they run tests on babies first, like right after they are born? Exactly. So if Chrisean Jr. has something in his system, the doctors and nurses would have said something. This is why celebrities don't like to bring their kids to social media, because the moment they do, everybody online wants to say they got something like they're a damn doctor. Okay, what else? Knowing damn well if it were their kid, they wouldn't go for that. So why do it to someone else? Matter of fact, my nephew was born last year, and my sister sent a video of him crying. And my sister sent a video of him crying, and he cries exactly like Chrisean's Jr. And guess what? His test came back negative, and he's a healthy, beautiful baby boy today with no issues. Stop diagnosing people kids if you wouldn't go for it yourself with your own damn kids. Shaking my head. And you know what? This person could have said this better, because I'm like, damn, are y'all doctors? Okay, even if you are a doctor, do you specialize in that? Damn, you didn't even see the child in person. So how are you gonna tell somebody what's wrong with their kids? Half of y'all can't even tell yourself when your menses is coming on. Okay, and shit, a lot of other things you can't tell. Shit, so stop with that shit. Anyway, Rosalind said, F off. I disagree when a child is diagnosed with fetal alcohol syndrome or with drugs in the system. CPS is involved, and an investigation ensues. The doctors are mandated and must report. This may not be public knowledge, as this is in the hospital records, I guess. These people don't write right. So assume what you want. I would not label a child based on a picture or a high-pitched crying. When I had my other daughter, Jade, she cried the same damn way and got on my daggone nerves with all that high-pitched crying and shit. We thought something was wrong with her, so we took her to the emergency room, and nothing was wrong with her. The only thing that was wrong with her, she was going through what do you call that stuff, Kali or something like that. Yeah, that's what's it. She didn't even like me when she was a baby. Every time I picked her up, she started crying like that and shit. Y'all think I'm joking? She really did every single time. So yeah, so that doesn't mean somebody got some alcohol syndrome, because I never smoked or drink, so we know she couldn't have that. So that's why I'm saying people can't be looking at videos online and stuff and trying to be doctors based on what you see. You never examine the child. You're not a doctor. You're not specialized in that or anything else. These people are nuts, man. Goodness. But I do say that she need to concentrate more on her child, probably stay off the internet so much, stop arguing with Blueface so much and stuff, and just focus on taking care of her child. And whatever classes she need to take, she may need to go ahead and take those and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell her what to do, but I'm just saying she may need to go, invest in some of those parenting classes, and maybe keep her baby off the line so people won't be saying anything. The baby crying, I don't know what you're gonna do about that, because the baby can start crying anytime. But just ignore these haters, all right? Because people be jealous. They say stuff because they mad. They jealous, like I just said, and just be doing the most. Okay. But anyway, again, my blessings are extended out to her and her baby and her family and her man and everything. And hopefully they do what's right with this child and everything. And she just get the classes that she may need to take, so she can know how to properly hold her child and whatever else she needs to know. And that's just on everything. But I just wanted to let you guys know about that, because it was an update that came on my phone. All right. So what do you guys think about that? You think that people can diagnose your child's condition by watching them online and matching it to other children that suffer from a syndrome just because they knew that she was drinking while she was pregnant? You think people can really do that? Okay. Let's see something here. Okay. Just tell me what you think in the chat, or if you're watching this in the replay, just tell me what you think in there, okay? Now, let me go ahead and go over this next story. It's these women are crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, a hidden camera video footage appears to show a woman trying to poison her husband by pouring bleach into his coffee maker. And the video was taken by the alleged would-be victim himself. Now, that's why you got to watch who you marry, y'all. Let me show y'all this lady right here. She is doing the most. He caught her ass. Then she looking around and stuff. I guess he must have said something. Damn, she really don't like him, huh? Okay, well, anyway, Law and Crime previously reported police in Tucson, Arizona, claimed Melanie Johnson, 39, had been poisoning her spouse's coffee since he was stationed in Germany in March 2023. He is an airman with the U.S. Air Force, and the couple had been going through a divorce at the time. After 2 to 3 weeks of his coffee tasting bad, Johnson's husband apparently purchased pool chemical testing strips, and the coffee pot water returned positive for high levels of chlorine, even though the faucet water was normal. Boom, he is heard saying in one self-recorded video after getting a positive result for chlorinated water. According to officers, he set up a hidden camera in his home and it allegedly captured defendant Johnson pouring something into his coffee pot. He stated she knew that he would prep his coffee pot to be ready at night so that in the morning he just needed to turn it on to make his coffee. Documents show at the time he stopped drinking the coffee but continued to pretend to drink it as he did not want to make a report of this while in Germany. This pattern allegedly continued after the Air Force moved him on July the 1st to the David Monthan Air Force Base in Tuscan. He brought video evidence to police, and when the initial footage was not clear enough, he purchased even more cameras. He secretly recorded his wife making her way with the bleach from the laundry room to the coffee maker and pouring the substance inside, police said. Man, here is one such video dated July 16, 2023, from when the couple lived in permanent housing. A woman identified as defendant Johnson is in a small room pouring what appears to be a bleach bottle into a small bottle. The footage, which features timestamps and is edited to depict different points of view, shows that in a matter of seconds, she made her way to the kitchen and poured the contents of the smaller bottle into the coffee maker. Footage from July the 5th, 2023, when the couple lived in temporary housing, shows her pouring something into a machine while wearing just a towel. And I just showed you guys that. Multiple videos shows the husband testing the coffee pot water, even comparing it with water straight from the tap. In the footage, he often remarked on the smell and that the water in the machine was soapy. You can smell it from here, he says in one video. You can smell it. She's a dumb bitch, and that's on everything. Look at that, he said, showing the results of the test. Totally changed. Wow, 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 wow. In this footage and other footage, he showed a close-up of the bubbly insides of the coffee maker's water chamber. Defendant Johnson remains at the Pima County Jail on a $250,000 bond for charges including attempted murder and the first-degree online record show. That is a damn shame, y'all. Let me show y'all this again. Her ass is up here putting straight up bleach in here. Then she look around to see if he's looking, or either he must have told her. I don't know. This is a damn trip. See, I would have lost all self-control as a man if I would have seen her do this on camera. I would have beat her butt. I'm going to be perfectly honest about it. You know, because that's ridiculous. You're trying to kill me and stuff. This is like self-defense. You trying to kill me or something, girl? Damn, you hate your husband that much. I guess they was going through the divorce. I guess she didn't want him to file the divorce. I don't know. But you hate him that much. You trying to kill this man? Okay, so Tammy said, not only is this vile, but also stupid as F. Bleach is one of the strongest and noticeable chemicals there is and would have to be consumed in hella lot higher concentration in order to kill. Lock her up for life with her dumb ass. And I agree. I would say the same thing. First of all, you can smell the bleach. Secondly, you can tell that somebody poisoned you with bleach. That's stupid. Just the whole thing is stupid. If you want a divorce, let's give them a divorce and go on your way. Shit. And stop tripping out on her stupid ass going to jail. And just going to be locked up in prison, probably for life. I don't understand why people do crimes anyway, stupid crimes, knowing that they can get caught. And then to think about it, when you think about, okay, so you do a crime and you're trying to kill your spouse. Okay, you don't think that you may get caught? So what goal are you trying to accomplish by killing him? Because once you get caught, that goal is going to be messed up. It's like when people steal shit. If you're stealing shit, especially when you just keep on doing it, you know eventually somebody's going to catch you if they're not already spying on you. Okay, so you're stealing to get stuff, right? So what happens when your dumb ass get caught? You're going to lose everything you stole. Okay, especially if you don't got sense enough to stop doing it after the first time or the second time. You just keep on because you think you're so slick. That's dumb. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. That is very strange. Now she poisoning this man and thinking he's not going to be able to tell that that coffee and shit tastes different. And you can also smell the bleach. That's weird. Okay, and then why would you want to poison him anyway? Just get rid of him. Let him get the divorce and be gone. That is crazy. Skippy Nature Guy said, my mom tried killing me with poison lace aftershave when I was 33. She came to visit me and my 2-week-old son. When she finally died, I was at peace because I knew she couldn't hurt me any longer. That's sad. That is sad, man. That is very sad. And if she tried to kill, he is at peace, but she's probably not at peace. That's ridiculous. Sandman said, I don't get it. If you don't get along, just leave. I was engaged to a woman and with her for 8 years living in Arizona, and we started to have issues. So I left everything behind and moved to New York far away and started over. I don't blame him. Why beg people to be with you if they don't want you? Okay, and why even argue over stuff? If you want something, just go to court for it and still leave. So that person won't be trying to come after you and stuff. That's crazy. These people are weird. She want everything, but yet her stupid ass don't realize she's going to get caught. She's still going to lose everything. So why not just take whatever you're going to get in a divorce and be done with it? If he did something wrong to you, he's going to get his. Why try to take stuff into your own hand and now her dumb ass going to be in prison forever? That's stupid. People don't got no brains. But I'm just glad the dude was smart and found out. And justice will be served to her. I'm pretty sure of that. And my prayers are extended out to him. I'm glad he found out, though. These people are stupid. Listen to this stupid ass woman right here. A woman returns to the store. She allegedly shoplifted to demand her phone she left behind. I told you they don't think. You shoplifting, first of all, make sure you don't leave your phone. As a matter of fact, leave your phone in the damn car. Okay? And then don't leave your phone. All right, I'm gonna show y'all this video because this lady is stupid as shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real, for real. One day I'm gonna do a video on the dumbest criminals because these people don't got no damn brain cells, y'all, for real. And I'm for real, they don't got no sense. Why would you be in the store stealing and then come back to get your cell phone? I'm gonna show y'all. This is the stupidest shit.
People work as hard for their money, and I don't think that it's okay for you just to demand free things.
The copyright disclaimer
is in effect. At the Premier Nail Supply Store in Marietta, things are back to normal Wednesday night. But at the lunch hour, September 19th, the owner says 2 female suspects came into the store appearing to want to buy supplies. When it came time to pay, they instead ran out, carrying about $600 in merchandise. Inside the store are numerous surveillance cameras. The owner shared the footage exclusively with Fox 11. You can see the cashier and the owner dressed in blue chasing after the alleged robbers. But it went from bad to worse. One of the suspects returned to the store when she realized she left behind her phone, which included a driver's license. She aggressively demanded the phone back. The owner and clerk said if you return the items, we'll give you your phone back. No questions asked. Then it got really ugly.
She should just return the shit.
The alleged female robber gets violent, throwing the owner to the ground and roughing up the cashier, who is pregnant.
Damn.
Granted, robbing a nail supply store isn't exactly an Einstein move, but forgetting your phone and coming back for it, even worse. The people we spoke to here today expressed concern for the owner.
And when people just come in and
stop that right there. That's very dumb as hell. You know what I'm saying? First of all, why would you leave your phone? Okay, you got to make sure you got it. Secondly, I know she had to go back and get it because she had all the shit in it and all the information in the phone, but you should have never left it. Thirdly, why come they didn't have on disguises? Fourth, what did they rob the nail supply store for? Money, fake nails, polish, or what? And now she's going to have more charges when they catch her because she pushed a pregnant woman and she assaulted both of them. So now she's going to have more charges. This is stupid. So let me go ahead and read this. This is very dumb, y'all. One of the 2 women who allegedly shoplifted from a California nail supply store returned to the business minutes later to demand her cell phone, which she had dropped, police say. Okay? The store owner offered to exchange her electronic device, which Marietta police said had the suspect's California driver's license and a credit card inside the case, for the stolen goods. But the suspect allegedly assaulted him prior to leaving a second time. Damn, she assaulted the dude too? Goodness. The incident unfolded just after noon on September the 19th. The event was caught on Premier Nail Supply surveillance camera, and footage was shared with Fox 11 Los Angeles News. The alleged assault turned the theft of about $600 in merchandise, less than the value of the suspect's phone, according to police, into a robbery charge. The store owner suffered minor injuries after being thrown to the ground by one of the suspects. That's stupid. The two suspects, who police identified to Fox News as, what kind of name is this? Kadriana Hall, 24, and Serenada Banks, 19. They left the scene in a black car. They were contacted by the police minutes later when they were still sitting in the car outside their home, about a mile away from the store. Police say the stolen merchandise was in plain sight inside their car, and both women were taken to jail. Hall and Banks are no longer in custody after posting bail, which was set at $5,000 each. Okay, if you got $5,000 each to get out of jail, why in the hell didn't you use some of that $5,000 to go pay for whatever you stole in the store that was only $600? The same person who bailed you out could have been the same person who could have loaned you $600 to go buy that bullshit you just stole. That is stupid. I told you people don't be thinking. Somebody said for sure would have been easier to just buy the products with the credit card that was in the phone case. Marietta police said on Facebook, the shit probably was charged all the way up. Okay, to think about it, why not the people who posted the bill, $5,000, why couldn't they had loaned them $600 to get that cheap shit? You up here stealing $600 worth of stuff, but yet somebody bailed you out of jail, $5,000 each? That's stupid. Anyway, William said dipshit, and I agree. Diana said she had the nerve to bring her stupid ass back, demanding her phone back. She attacked the owner. Then the idiot had the nerve to attack a pregnant woman. If she wouldn't have left her credit cards and shit inside a phone case like her stupid ass, who put their information inside of a phone case? And the driver's license, her dumb ass didn't have to do anything, but I don't know. They may still could have traced it, but I would have tried to erase everything on the damn phone from remote setting. You know, now again, the police can still find out who phone that is. But if I would have went back, I just would have said, okay, I'm gonna bring y'all stuff right back. I would have went out to the car, got their shit back, okay, and had them sign something saying they're not gonna press charges on me. Y'all think I'm joking? And sign their name and shit like that. And I would have gave them their shit back and got my phone and got the hell out of there and told them I'm sorry. And matter of fact, I would, if you got $5,000, okay, I would have called the same person who bailed them up out of jail, asked them, can they give me $600 because I'm gonna go to jail? And I would have just paid them $600 and gave them the merchandise back too. Period. Because what's the point? That's stupid. Dumbass. Everybody on here is calling him a dumbass. And I actually agree with this. This is weird. Okay. Very weird. So, hopefully justice is served with them, because they shouldn't have did it. The girl didn't have to go back and start pushing on the other chick who was pregnant or the other person. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. There's some weird people out here, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Bad news for y'all marijuana smokers, okay? But I'm not gonna tell y'all about that today. I'll tell y'all about that tomorrow. Okay? I really will. Damn, every day they coming out with more news about weed. Y'all thought y'all could get away scot-free smoking that weed, didn't y'all? So damn stupid. But for real, y'all thought y'all could, didn't y'all? Anyway, y'all, a white neighbor doused Queens black partygoers with a garden hose, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, to allegedly make them feel like animals. And y'all say racism is not alive alive and pumping. Let me show y'all this video real quick. What is picture? Hey, Elisa. Thank you for coming in, girl. It's cool, girl. I know you be busy and you're young as ever. So it's cool. Okay, so how's school been going? No, I'm doing a case now. Isn't this the case? Oh no, it was the case yesterday. You did miss it. So just watch the replay. And that damn story was a hot mess, girl. So thank you for giving it to me, though. That was a good story, though. But I hope, they can find closure in the future, like her daughter and son and things, because her dad died in 2009. So hopefully the other family members can find closure. Anyway, in the plush suburb of Queens, New York, A white neighbor took it upon themselves to hose down a prominent black doctor. I cannot pronounce his name. Dr. Dorsua, okay, I'm just going to call him that, and his guests during a dinner party. Over a dozen of plaintiffs have since filed a lawsuit against the neighbors. Marcus Rosebrock, who left partygoers drenched after having gathered to celebrate his sister's birthday. The video, which has since been posted on social media, has sparked outrage from people questioning why the neighbor thought his actions were acceptable. According to the New York Post, one of the guests who attended the party said that she believed they were being sprayed down to be made to feel less than animals. We experienced a very specific, very heinous type of attack that harkens back to a dark period of this country's history. This was according to a statement by Kada Dawsus, who revealed this on Tuesday. An attack, I believe, was premeditated and deliberate and thought out with the intent to make us feel less than like animals. Okay. It should have been an evening filled with laughter, good food, and lively conversation. However, the enjoyment was abruptly cut short by the incident, and instead of addressing the issue in a civil manner, matters were taken into the neighbors' hands in the way they saw fit. The suit further mentions how water hoses have been used against people of color for years, and that Mr. Rosebrock chose this specific method with the intent of dehumanizing us. One of the partygoers, who happens to be black, described the incident as an attempt by the white neighbor to make her feel less. This chilling statement speaks volumes about the deep-rooted racial prejudice that still exists within our communities. It is disheartening to think that in this day and age, people continue to face discrimination based on the color of their skin. And I agree. The lawsuit filed by the doctor and other plaintiffs seeks justice for the traumatizing experience they endured. Their legal representation, Mina Q. Malik and Derek Sells, have vowed to fight for their clients and ensure that such incidents do not go unpunished. The case has garnered significant attention and serves as a stark reminder that racism is an issue that needs to be confronted head on. For all you people who think that racism does not exist. This incident goes beyond a simple act of noise complaint. It is a reflection of systemic racism that still, I don't know what this word says, but it still is just radiating throughout our society. It is a painful reminder that even in an affluent neighborhoods like Queens, people of color are not exempt from being subjected to acts of discrimination and prejudice. It is imperative that we address these issues and work toward creating a more inclusive and accepting society. Okay, so we can't see the video, but anyway, that's a daggone shame how they the white neighbor started wetting these people up, with a water hose. I guess because they was making noise, had the party outside and all that. That is crazy. All they had to do was just come over here and ask them, can they quiet it down a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I just don't think it was handled correctly. And why would you get a water hose? But like these people just said, they did it because they was treating them like they used to do back in the days when they used to do this to black people. So I'm pretty sure that they're probably going to win in this lawsuit. And too bad nothing else could have been done. They lucky that these people are very affluent and very upscale that they didn't start acting, going off and wanting to fight and taking out weapons. Because you can't just be going to people's place, their yards, and just wetting them up with a water hose. Okay? You just can't be doing stupid stuff like that. That is crazy. Who does these things? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's see. So here we go, James. So what's the rest of the story? What about the other side? All this article says is they were sprayed with water. Why? Something led up to it. We are only getting a portion of one side of the story. But of course, everyone is up in arms about it. But this article doesn't give any information. So what's the rest of the story? Yeah, stupid ass. You can kind of figure it out. They were having a party. Okay, obviously they were too loud. So the neighbor probably didn't like it. Who knows? She could have asked them to calm down and they just ignored her or whatever the case is. It doesn't matter about what else happened as long as nobody put their hands on nobody. The thing is, you don't go over there and put no fucking water hose on nobody. Okay, point blank. If they were making too much noise and you asked them to calm, can you bring it down a little bit? Then call the damn police. And sometimes it's all about how you approach people anyway. You can just go over there in a real nice, calming way and just, just try to be nice about it. They are fluent. Okay, I don't think they was going to go all crazy, because if they were going to go crazy, they would have went crazy when they start spraying the water on them. Good and damn well, this doctor and everybody else who was there who are affluent are not going to lose their jobs to be fighting no damn body. So this racist ass neighbor is just clearly what I just said. That's not the way you handle something. Bad news say you want to hear the excuse as to why he sprayed them with water? Ha! Idiots would try to make anything that's bullshit right. Right. The thing is, you don't spray nobody with water. You don't see nowhere in the article where you see them saying the black people came to their house, or when they came over there, they, start fighting them or anything like that. And I doubt they would have did that anyway, because they're very affluent. Not saying that people affluent won't fight, but you can clearly tell that they weren't, because once they sprayed water on them, they didn't start fighting. If they was in certain neighborhoods, these black people would have started fighting them. Spraying water. Child, please. These people don't want to lose their careers, their jobs. This is a whole doctor and other doctors or whatever else. I showed you the picture a few minutes ago. Does it look like they probably was doing anything other than having a party? No, the neighbor just did not like the fact that they were making all that noise. That she probably was jealous because they're affluent and black, successful and everything. And probably like, why them ends over there making all that damn noise and shit, need to turn that shit down. Much like that lady who got mad at my son because I teach my kids, don't be playing with people that's germy and shit, coughing all over the place. And she thought because her skin was white and my son is black, that he can't refuse to play with her little white ass daughter. But my son did. Okay, then she wanted to act all stupid and got her ass towed off and stuff. And then her husband tried to jump in it, and he also got himself towed off too, and told him to do what he said he gonna do and see what we see tomorrow. And that's exactly what I told him, and I meant that. So sometimes people feel, some people, not all, some people of different race, be feeling like they are better. And let's just keep it where it is, because this is real knowledge. They be acting like they are better, and that's why they went over there spraying them with water. Let's keep it real, like they dogs or something. Spraying water on them like this is slavery time or something. Ians, get your ass back in the house or something. Get up out of here with all that noise. Please. You don't do that. That's not the way you handle that. You go over there, you ask your neighbors, can y'all, I know y'all having a party, celebrate, whatever. I'm trying to sleep, and you just lower it down a little bit in a nice professional manner, since they are in an affluent area. And then if the neighbor does not want to turn it down, then you just call the police and let the police deal with it. If you think it's a noise disturbance, why make matters worse by spraying water? That could have turned out deadly. Okay, that's crazy. Tim says, sure, the neighbor seems like an asshole, but how convenient that yet again we don't get any context. What a surprise. Of course, we all know that once context is provided, it usually destroys the narrative that's trying to be pushed. Boy, shut the hell up. Okay, the narrative is this right here. Don't fucking spray water on nobody, okay? Because they making a lot of noise. Okay, first of all, you go over there and ask them in a polite way to bring it down a notch. If they can't bring it down a notch, then guess what? Then you call the police and let them deal with it. And with them being very affluent and higher class, upper echelon, they probably wouldn't have gave the police or nobody in trouble. They probably would have laughed it off and turned that shit down. They probably would have did it with this racist ass neighbor. Okay, please. You know how many times I see people, white people, black people, Latino people having parties and shit. You know what I'm saying? In their yard. I'm not even gonna say shit to them anyway. Period. I don't give a damn. As long as it ain't 2:00 in the morning. I have neighbors that have their music on in their place, right? As long as it's not 1 or 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I do not care. That's how people get themselves murked doing the most and making a big deal over stuff that don't even make no sense. Goodness. But I hope they win this lawsuit because that is plainly ridiculous. Plainly. Okay, let's see. I don't even want to read some of these. Let's see. Okay, so this guy said, I'm going to read it. Shane said, I would like to hear the neighbor's version before I jump to conclusions. But stories like these always want to give you one version of events. Okay, Rodney said, yeah, right, Snowflake. If the roles were reversed, you would be screaming at the top of your lungs, you clown. And I agree, okay? The thing about it is, I don't give a damn what the excuse was, okay? You don't start basically hitting people if they're not hitting you. When you take a water hose and you spray people with it, it's like you're hitting them, all right? Don't do that. Don't do that. You're provoking somebody to do something felonious to your ass, so don't do that. Okay, if they're making a lot of noise, you ask them politely, can they bring it down a notch? If they can't bring it down a notch, then you call the police or homeowners association, or if you got, it's a affluent neighborhood, okay? So I'm pretty sure they got security. Call security. I remember one time we was in our place and on my TV is surround sound and everything on it, right? So they were playing video games. So it makes them games are making all that noise and shit. And the bass in that stuff is really, really, strong, or however you say it. So my downstairs neighbor was scared to knock on my door because they said they want no, but she couldn't knock on because she didn't know me at the time. So she called security. So security came to my apartment and asked me, was we making a lot of noise? We have music on. I said, no, I don't know what she's talking about. Come to find out, it's the damn sound effects on the TV. So I knocked on her door the next day and I told her in the future, I told her what it was and I told her sorry because I didn't realize she could hear it like that. So we took the surround sound off of it, right? And everything. And I told my kids to keep it down. But I told her, you can always knock on my door because I'm not going to be tripping out like some typical people do, or you can just call me because I gave her my phone number and told her she can just text me whenever we make too much noise or, something like that. That's what neighbors do, okay? You don't go, well, she did some other shit though at first that I didn't like, but I ignored it. But you don't go get a water hose and start spraying your neighbors down with water because what you're doing, you're provoking somebody to do something else back. You don't do violence and then expect people not to reciprocate. What you mean excuse? Ain't no excuse for that. Don't get a fucking water hose at nobody, stupid ass moron. You don't do that. What you do is tell them to turn it down. If they can't turn it down, then you call neighborhood, not the police, but the security, because I'm pretty sure they got that. And then you can also go to the association and report that as well. Damn, and let them deal with that. So it doesn't matter what their version is. That's stupid. So again, this is a picture of them right here. They was just shocked. It looked like some people were like laughing, if you ask me, because they probably couldn't believe it. Wait, I wish we had the video so we could see it. I'm thinking, so look, it looked like some people just wiping their eyes, laughing. That lady looked like she laughing in shock, probably smiling or whatever, because I don't know. I sure would like to see the neighbor who did it though, because that's crazy, man. That's very weird. Get a damn hose and spray somebody down. That is crazy. So here we go, another freakazoid. Wife of a zoologist, Adam Britton, who was accused of bestiality, flees country for safari and changes her name. So this lady, the wife of a disgraced dog, RAPIST, Adam Britton. Wait, hold up. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. This is making me laugh because the New York Post is a hot ass mess, okay? Oh my God. Let me stop. Oh, wait a minute. The wife, this is why I can never be a reporter. Wait, the way they wrote this up is crazy. Listen, the wife of a disgraced dog, RAPIST. Why did you put that up there like that? Adam Britton has fled Australia and changed her name, according to reports. Erin Britton has dumped her crocodile expert husband, who has admitted to raping in torturing and murdering dogs, y'all. He's a fucking psychopath. All right. Erin has gone on a 6-month safari to escape the spotlight after her husband's shocking crimes were made public. Damn. A worker who worked on the couple's property, McMahon's Lagoon, where they kept crocodiles, said, "Will she be back?" So this is her husband, the dog, Rapist. Okay, that's exactly what they wrote. Okay. And then he was also torturing and murdering these dogs. That's a damn shame. His ass, let me see, hold up. These people are fucking nuts. This is him. And that's the wife. I don't know if the wife is in this picture. That's her because I can't see it. Goodness. So he is a Rapist. Okay, a dog, Rapist. Okay, plus he tortures and murdered those dogs. Okay. Anyway, she's ended the marriage and gone. Although given the shocking behavior of her husband, she would be living in fear of being recognized wherever she ends up living. Wait a minute, was that him? That wasn't him. Y'all, I showed y'all the wrong picture. This is him right here in her. Okay, sorry about that. Whoever on that picture over there, that's not him. This is him, her right here. This is him in her. Y'all see? He looked like. Let me see. Let's look at him real close. Yeah, look at y'all see him real close. He looked like he could be doing all these little weird things to a dogs. This is a damn shame, man. Let me look at this man. Oh, yes. Yes. Let me screenshot this so I can look at him close. Anyway, oh, man, this is crazy. They didn't have to be putting these other pictures with this ad because I'll be thinking they talking about these people. Anyway, she's a local hotel worker, Amy Moore, who lives in a nearby town, Humpty Doo, says she felt sorry for Erin, who had no knowledge of her husband's crimes. What kind of name is Humpty Doo? For real, Humpty Doo. The fuck is wrong with these people naming these towns these weird names? Anyway, it seems she just up and left him. And can you blame her when you learn about all the terrible things he confessed to at an earlier court appearance? What was she supposed to do? Stay there and still be his husband? The word around these parts is that when Erin learned what her husband had got up to, she fled, just packed up and left. So this is him right here. Y'all, this dude got 60 charges, including torture, RAPE, and killing of at least 39 dogs. This dude is sick. 60 charges. This is him up close. There you go. I don't blame her for leaving. Damn. Somebody said they said in this article, she's gone far away, going on a safari somewhere. But how she's ever going to get over this can't be imagined. Gosh, this is crazy. This man was doing a zoologist, y'all. He appeared torturing in RAPING, and then he killed the dogs. This is crazy. So he probably would do this to a person. Anyway, he pleaded guilty to 60 charges, including the torture, rape, and killing of at least 39 dogs at Northern Territory Supreme Court on Monday. Goodness. Oh, the court heard how he referred to the animals as effing toys. Y'all, I can't even read the rest of this. This is ridiculous. He RAPED puppies and operated a nightmarish torture room at his home half an hour outside Darwin. This lunatic needed to be in a damn psychiatric, what do you call those, prison? Something is wrong with this dude. He also sexually abused his own Swiss Shepherd pets, Ursa and Boat, for nearly a decade before seeking more dogs to harm on Gumtree. So he was doing his own dogs like that too. Just 2 years ago, he was a renowned researcher at Charles Darwin University, known for his work in crocodile conservation with Erin, who was also his business partner. The couple worked with film companies providing footage of crocodiles and once hosted David Attenborough, who was filming a sequence for the BBC BAFTA winning series Life in cold blood. This is him right here. This is a damn shame. This man is a fucking weirdo. Okay, and I mean that. Goodness. He is a straight up pervert and killer. NRAPIST. This is his own dog. He was, oh my God, I cannot do this. No. Well, let me show y'all. He was, how can you do this to your own dog though? For real. How can you RAPE your own dog? Both of them. This is one of them right here. This dog looks like he's unhappy. This is sad. Britain used Telegram accounts to engage with like-minded people and share images and recordings of his animal abuse and to discuss his kill count. And the people who were sharing this with him are sick animals as well. This is crazy, man. I want to know how long he's getting in jail. Forget all this other stuff. Let me see how long he got in jail if they say it. Okay, so he's going to be sentenced on December the 13th. I'm going to make sure that I go look at this because that guy, I'm going to save this story. This guy right here is sick. This dude got 60 counts of RAPING dogs. Then he tortured them and murdered them and put it all on video to share with other people who do these things. They like watching these things. There are some sick ass people in this world that just need to be taken out to a fucking field and beat the shit out of until they just do not breathe anymore. And that's on everything. How can you do that? That's just like, to me, animals are basically helpless, okay, to humans who do stuff like this, all right? Why would you do that? What the fuck is wrong with this dude? And let me say something else. How could his wife not know what he was doing? Damn, dumbass. She did not go in the room that he was in? I guess he probably was scared until they don't come in my man cave or whatever. But, I would have had to go check out his man cave sometime. You know what I'm saying? I got to go clean up in there. I'm just coming in to bring you something to eat. How could you not know what your husband is doing? You did not hear the dog screaming, crying, whining, not screaming, but whining. They make them little whiny. They sound like babies and shit. You can hear that. Puppies. He was doing that to puppies. And then he did it to his own two dogs. She couldn't tell that those dogs was acting different. The puppies, when he did that, he tortured them. She didn't hear none of this. And then he killed them. I cannot do this, man. This is crazy. Let me see what these people in this comment section are saying. I forgot to read that because this guy right here is fucking weird, okay? Somebody need to take his ass out to the woods and do him like that and then torture his ass and then dispose of his ass. That's what they need to do. I believe in that eye for eye, okay, in certain cases. When you mess with kids, I believe in that, okay? When you mess with elderly people, I believe in that, okay? When you mess with animals, I believe in that. You are a pervert if you are having sex or raping animals. And you're sick if you are recording stuff and torturing these animals and killing these little puppies. Goodness. So V said, OMFG, poor animals. That's one sick MFKR. I say put him down immediately. He doesn't deserve to walk this earth. I feel sorry for his wife. This has bandaged her forever. Hope someone can help her in therapy somewhere. She's gonna need it in the support. Just plain sick. Sean said, I'm normally not for capital punishment, but in this case, I would be fine with it. By the way, brandish means to wave around, usually when referring to a weapon. You may have combined branded and tarnished. Okay. Somebody said, don't be a bestialophobic. And then LMAO. Okay. Somebody said she should have gotten a life insurance. And then, oops, he slipped in with the crocodile. Shit, I would have quit. Then she can be free till death do us part. No, you don't push him in nowhere. No, that's okay. When he go his ass to prison, he's going to get everything he needs. Trust me, I'm pretty sure they're going to toss this salad so many times. When he get in prison, it's going to be a trip. Because look at him. Shit, it's probably not going to be too hard to toss it. Now, Patricia said what I said. How does a wife not hear dogs being tortured in the home if they never went out? She knew what this sick monster was doing to them poor dogs. And I agree, because I don't give a damn how large that property is. When your husband is going to a certain area all the damn time, staying there for a long amount of time, you're going to be curious. Okay. Be like, let me go down here and check out, see what he's doing. When he's gone, you go in there and check it out. I don't believe she did not know. Okay. Shit. Well, she could have. Somebody said soundproofing. Still, you in this place all the damn time. You know, she didn't. You mean to tell me she didn't see him bring no puppies in? She didn't notice that their two dogs was acting different. That's weird. I just find it very hard that a wife would know that her husband is doing weird shit when they're around each other. You know, sleeping in the same bed. He up there having, you know what, with dogs, and then going inside of her. That's damn disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Yuck. Damn. I don't know. That's weird, y'all. I think I would have known. Okay. Oh, they say he also had child stuff too, material also. This man deserves the cruelest punishment and then death. The like-minded people who he shared this with, the like-minded people who he shared his sick fetish with, may their eyes rot out. And that's what I'm saying. Somebody said, where did she think $39 went? Disappeared into thin air? Come on, man. I said the same thing also, too. He had child stuff with him, too. So he's a fucking pervert. Okay, so yeah, he needs to be taken out to the woods and beat the hell out of. Okay, and after they beat the hell out of him, get some of those men in the prison who like to turn other men out and let them just throw his ass in one of those prison cells with one of them. Okay, because that's crazy. And let them do to him what he did to these damn animals. And in that child stuff that he had, let them get him for that too, because that's fucking ridiculous. Okay, I knew he was a pervert all the way. Usually when they be doing shit with animals, they like little kids too. They just do all types of perverted shit. Okay, he's a fucking sick dude. Man, sick. Goodness. Somebody said he does not deserve to be alive. Sicko. Sick F belongs in prison. If he lived in Sydney or one of the other big cities, he may have done these things to people instead, because he probably had a fetish to do it to people too. You know what I'm saying? And then this lady said, oh, please, how could she not know? $39 killed, 39. Where did she think they went? Come on, she knew. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out, even if she didn't know, just for him being in that damn, whatever the part of the house he was in, the compound or whatever, why do he always be in that area all the damn time? I would have been concerned. I would have been concerned. Shit, what are you doing over there? Probably a killer any damn way up there killing puppies after he tortured them. Goodness. Somebody said, I'm sick to my stomach reading about this imbecile. I'm glad he was caught. I hope he suffers for what he did. His wife did the smartest thing she could ever done. Who would ever want to be associated with this piece of shit? Okay, and he's very sick. Goodness, and wicked. Goodness, I would have ran too. Goodness, that's crazy. They said, damn, not a dog, R-A-P-I-S-T. I'm not laughing at the fact that, you know, it's a shame they did it. It's just the way they put that up there and tripped me out. You know what I'm saying? Goodness. Somebody didn't like that little joke he made. He didn't really say that, but said, damn, not a dog, R-A-P-I-S-T. What people get so uptight about? Okay. Because that sounds tripped out. He been dogs, y'all. That is weird. I didn't even think people do these type of things. I mean, I did read an article about a man was doing that to what did I tell you guys about a couple of weeks ago? But they didn't use, did they use RIPE or that or not? I don't remember. But I think I guess it's all RIPE, I guess. Okay, because an animal is not trying to engage in this back with you. Okay, so I don't know. It's just very strange. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, how did she not know that he went through $39 in a few years? You would have to notice he at least owns them and feeds them. I know where my husband is at all times. Wouldn't you ask what he was doing all of his free time? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I wouldn't know where my husband is at every minute of the day. But why do you keep on going to this one area of the house? What the hell are you doing in there? And then even if you didn't want him to know, you would go and snoop in there when he's gone. That is crazy. He had a torture room in their house, and this stupid lady didn't even notice. So you don't go in that area of the house to clean up? You didn't smell any smells coming from this part of the house? You didn't never hear the dogs crying, even if it is soundproof? You didn't notice that your dogs was walking around acting different than what? Because 2 of the dogs was his. That is weird. But anyway, I hope he gets all the justice that he needs to get, because this whole entire story is appalling, and that's just on everything. Damn, who does these sick things that these people in this world do? And then people actually pay to watch this. And I know what time it is. You don't have to come in and tell me what time it is. I know what time it is. No, I didn't. No, I did not. I know what time. All right. So let me go ahead and go over this other I hate when they come here and interrupt me, but let me go ahead and go over this other story, this topic that I said I was going to go over. This is just a tripped out ass stuff in this news, though. My God, y'all, that was a story right there. It really was. All right, so let me go ahead and, like I just said, go over this story about this girl, and I was basically telling you guys about it the other day. Her name is Iyana Sawyer. All right, so. Hold on for a second. And we got a couple of minutes, then I got to get out of here, okay? Anyway, this is her right here. I was telling you about this little girl, 16 years old, where her uncle, R-A-P-E her, he R-A-P-E-D her, and then he also got her pregnant, and then he killed her. And I don't even think they found the body, all right? And this is him right here. He's actually on my thing too. But this is him in court. Because he just went to court where I believe they sentenced him. Okay. So let me just give you the story of this real quick. We're going to do this in like 30 minutes or like 20 minutes. And then talk about this for a few minutes. Then we're going to get out of here. Okay. Those news stories take a long time, y'all. And this is another picture y'all can get a really good look at this little pervert. He's another pervert that needs to be beat the shit out of. They need to start doing that though, for real. They need to start they should start taking RAPISTs out to the field and just beat their damn ass. Just strip their ass naked, pour some water on their asses, and beat their asses. And I mean that on everything. That's what they need to start doing to people who like to rape people, okay? They need to do this. And then they will stop doing these type of things. Goodness, that doesn't make no sense. Once they go to court and prove that these people do these crazy ass things, they need to incorporate that type of punishment in there, along with being in prison, mandatory for life. Okay, and this should be changed to that, so these people can stop doing these type of crimes to people. Okay, that's him right there. Now you would look at this dude right here. He could have been a model too. And you wouldn't even think this psycho would do all these things. That's his niece right there, who he RAPED and then killed her. Okay? 16 years old. And allegedly, they said because she had a boyfriend or something. I can't, somebody was telling me that in the chat, you know. So this was in Jacksonville, Florida, I believe, okay? And they're trying to seek the death penalty for this as well. So they say the uncle is suspected of impregnating missing teen, now charged with murder. Okay. So let me see exactly about the story. I don't know. Hold on. Hold on for 1 second. I got to get it. It's in all this stuff on my phone. All right. Just be patient. Because I got to get it through my phone. Because, you know, all this stuff. I be having so many articles. You know, my phone, I have to go through everything. Hold on. Now, the thing about it, y'all, they have never found this girl's body. No trace. You know, they even searched the landfill and everything, and they still have not found this little girl. So they said that he shot 16-year-old Iyana Sawyer in December 2018 and then left her body in a dumpster. All right, in a dumpster. Okay, that is crazy. And at that time, she was pregnant, okay? And he was also found guilty of sexual battery as well. This is crazy. So he shot 16-year-old Iyana Sawyer in December 2018 and then left her body in a dumpster. That's what the investigators say. Her body was never found, even after a landfill was searched in 2019. Iyana disappeared before Christmas break in December 2018. That is crazy, man. So anyway, I guess they was looking at some Snapchat messages and stuff that said were between the uncle and his niece, showing that they were in an inappropriate relationship, as well as saying they had other evidence proving Iyana is dead. Let's see. That is crazy. Let me find the original story. Hold on, y'all. So he was in jail with no bond, all this stuff. So they was looking for this little girl, searching for her. I wonder what did he do? Where did he put her? She was okay. So they put him in jail 3 weeks or 2 weeks after she became missing, and they initially just charged him with sexual battery. But then again, they said it was not connected to the disappearance of the 60-year-old girl back then. Okay. Anyway, at the time, she was 5 months pregnant, and her aunt, Paula Dixon, said it's not like her to run away, because I guess they were trying to say that she had ran away at first. Her aunt said, "We are a very close-knit family. We know where everyone is at all times, so if she's not home, she's typically with family." So this actually happened, let's see, in Columbus, Georgia, because they said police in Columbus, Georgia. So why was he in Jacksonville, Florida? Anyway, police in Columbus, Georgia were involved in the investigation into the little girl's disappearance. And they said, well, maybe she was in Florida at first. And maybe they thought she went to Columbus. Okay, because right here they believe she could be in Columbus with extended family. That's when she first became missing back in 2018. So I guess they were in Florida, right? Yeah. And then they thought that she had ran away to Columbus, Georgia. And so that's why they got investigators searching there. Anyway, the uncle, let's see. So the dude that I just showed you a picture of, who is her uncle by marriage. And they actually arrested him at a Ace Pick Apart on North Main Street at his job. That's where he worked at. So they arrested him initially because he was wanted for a sexual battery that happened at a home on 16th Street East in December of 2017. That is crazy. So he was a little criminal in the first place. That is crazy. So he was already a little criminal, doing sexual things. But the thing about it is, I don't understand why these parents, relative or not, if you know your relative has been engaging in weird shit, why would you want them to be around your kids? So let's see. They said he was also, he was also married. His ex-wife said that after his niece went missing, the dude was sleeping like a baby. Okay? He wasn't even bothered by it because you know why? He did it. So they did find evidence that he killed his niece. And they said because she was pregnant with his child. Okay, so where she vanished from was her high school, Terry Parker High School in late 2018, but her body was never found. So let's see some of the messages. Let's see. So they got some Snapchat messages from the uncle and the girl, the 16-year-old girl, in the months leading up to her disappearance. One in the message said, I am very angry with you now. I'm going to hit you later, said one. I'm just so in love with you. I'll kill you and cry. What? This damn dude was fucking a lunatic. Oh, let's see. So, okay. So his ex-wife was told that that the uncle was acting inappropriately with the 16-year-old niece, and she became defensive. So his ex-wife's sisters was telling her that her husband, which is the girl's uncle, was acting inappropriately with 16-year-old niece and might even be the father of her unborn baby. That is crazy. Some of you knew this. Then it says, but Mobley, which is the ex-wife, Naomi Mobley, gradually began to believe he was capable of killing the teen. She said when she made that realization, she began praying to God about why she was going to abandon her marriage vows. Everything in me at that moment let go, because from that moment on, I explained in my prayer that I could not stand by him still and look at myself in the mirror because I no longer believed him. Okay, so if you thought that he may kill your niece, why didn't you get your niece out of there and go to the police? That's weird. So the ex-wife also said before and after the crime, prior to that, he was frigidly nervous and restless. After she went missing, then he slept like a baby. And I'm aware of this because I was very pregnant. And I was up every hour on the hour to go to the bathroom as he slept like a baby. So he had his niece and wife pregnant at the same time. And all while, before he killed the niece, he was acting all crazy, fidgety, nervous and all that. But soon after he killed her, then he started acting calm, sleeping like a baby. That is crazy. Okay, let's see. So then they showed a lengthy recording of the dude, which he secretly made by jailhouse informants, in which he confesses to killing his niece by shooting her and then dumping her body in a container at the automotive junkyard where he worked. He also confessed to his biological brother, Joseph, just a few days after Sawyer's disappearance, the girl's disappearance. He testified he didn't initially believe the confession until he learned from their mother that his brother actually had a niece that was missing. These people are sick. This is crazy, man. So you mean to tell me that he confessed to his brother, and this dude did not say anything at first, and then he fucked up when he confessed in jail, in prison or whatever, because getting down well, they be having informants in there, and then plus they may be recording stuff. So why would you be talking about this in prison? This is weird. So I guess when he was initially in there, they had him charged with the sexual battery. But then when he was running his mouth and they're telling them in there that he had did this, the informant probably went and told the police. Obviously, that's why he called informant. And then the brother, when he got questioned, I guess, I don't know if he went and told on his own or if, they pressured him once they started questioning him and things like that. That is when he said, I'll kill you and cry. So that is weird, man. I cannot believe this is crazy stuff like this. So all that time they was he was abusing this girl because they wasn't having an affair. He was abusing her, sexually abusing her. He got her pregnant, and then he must have took her at the school and took her somewhere. They said he shot her and then put her inside of a container at the place, automotive place or whatever the case is. So let's see what they said right here. This is crazy. Anyway, this is a pretty picture of her right here. Let me show y'all this picture. This was the last time they saw this little girl. 16 years old. And her uncle, by marriage, was sexually abusing her, got her pregnant, and then shot her to death and put her inside of a container. That's a damn shame. And they cannot still find this body. So anyway, they said that on December the 19th, that's when they last saw her. On Wednesday, December the 16th, she was last seen carrying 2 bags at Terry Park High School. She left school that day around lunchtime, but failed to come home. She was 5 months pregnant, according to Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. She, of course, black, 5'8" and weighed 120 pounds, brown eyes, black straight shoulder length hair. She was last seen with a white hoodie with pink across the front and was wearing light blue jeans and black and white Adidas shoes. That is sad, man. That's what she looked like right there. Damn. And so I guess he didn't want nobody to know that he got her pregnant, I guess. But still, why do that? And I'm still trying to figure out, if you know your relative was arrested or had a criminal past dealing anything with abusing someone, kids or whatever, women, why would you want that person in your house around your child or your niece? That is crazy. So they did convict him of murder on Thursday in the death of 16-year-old Iyana Sawyer. Let me see. Where we'll go. Let me see this video real quick, y'all. Hold on. And they said that, again, that he stuffed her body in a dumpster. But the thing about it, they have not found that dumpster. So this is him leaving his job that day, the same day his niece vanished. This is crazy, y'all. So you know what? He probably did dump her in a dumpster. But what happened to the dumpster? Unless they took it. But they searched the landfills. So why come they couldn't find the body at the landfill then? And here's another picture of this weird ass dude. And I heard that he has some mental conditions too, bipolar and some other stuff. I don't know how true that is. So that's him. Damn shame. And they never recovered her body. So if she was in a landfill, still, if they went out there and they checked and just dug in the dirt, you know how they do, I forgot what they call that. You'll still find her body. 18, let's see. He did this in 18, 19, 22. They searched in 2019. So I'm still trying to figure out if he actually did put her in the dumpster. Why couldn't they find her body? That's kind of weird. So anyway, they show eerie footage of his movements on the day that Iyana disappeared. So at around 11 a.m., surveillance video from Ace Pick Apart, where he worked, showed him leaving in a red minivan. Okay. He returned an hour and a half later and was spotted using machinery to carry a car out of the view of surveillance cameras. I bet you had that little girl's body in there then. It was the same day that Iyana was seen for the last time leaving Terry Parker High School. Prosecutors believe that she was killed on the day of her disappearance and accused the uncle of putting her body in a car and dumping it. And that's why he moved this car out of the surveillance video footage. And their theory, also went along with what his brother said, who testified that the killer tried to strangle his niece to death, but couldn't stomach it and shot her instead. So he was trying to strangle her at first, and then he could not strangle her because she probably was crying, and then he shot her instead. So anyway, Gary Lenders, who helps run the junkyard, said it would be highly unlikely for the dude to both move and process the same cars. He did, however, confirm in court that I think his name was Jonathan was driving the minivan toward an area that was not used for employee parking. The general manager of the Otis Road landfill also testified in court and confirmed that Iyana's personal belongings, including underwear and high school textbooks, were recovered in his landfill. Oh, that's sad. The area is normally reserved for construction debris. So he probably did put her in there because her textbooks and her underwear were in that landfill. Now, other key witnesses in the case includes his ex-wife, who said she became defensive when the alleged sexual relationship came to light, but remember an eerie change in his behavior upon reflection. If she became fucking, oh my God, defensive. Okay, if you thought your husband was having sex with your niece, you should have been confronting him. And then, or even if you don't confront him, call the damn police, lady. Goodness. That is crazy. So his brother also said that Jonathan told him he tricked Iyana into meeting him at the back of Ace Pick Apart. He said Jonathan knew the exact time the dumpsters would be taken away. He dumped her body when it would be taken to a landfill, he told the court. In a now chilling text message presented to the court, Joe responded to Jonathan's alleged admission of guilt, saying, "What you told me isn't a joke or something. If you was lying, then you would be cleared and free. But if you wasn't, then you won't. Not the right thing for you in your selfishness. I hate to lose you, but I'd rather that girl's family have some peace." That's what his brother was saying to him on the phone. Iyana's family released a statement following the ruling and said a 5-year nightmare has ended with justice. Jonathan Creels has now been found guilty of murder and will go back before a jury to determine his fate on earth. But he chose to end Iyana's young life. They need to put his ass to death. That is crazy. They said he was a predator, and the jury saw that with ease. We are grateful. Please keep our family in your prayers. That's a damn shame, man. Goodness. And then he got the nerve to be trying to look like he mad and shit when he know getting well what he did. Not only did he RAPE this little girl, okay, she was only 16. He got her pregnant and then he killed her. He tricked her. He tricked her to the area. Okay, he tricked her there. And then when she got there, he made sure he did it on the day that they were going to empty the dumpster into the landfill. He tried to choke her to death. He couldn't choke her, okay? Because she probably was crying and fighting back or whatever. So then he just shoots her and then throws her body in a dumpster so they can just take the body to a landfill, never to be found again. Probably some years they'll find her. And then they did say they recovered her underwear, textbooks, and something else inside of the landfill. That's a damn shame. And then not only did he kill her, of course, he killed the baby as well. And he did all of this why? He did all of this why? Because she was pregnant, or because somebody said she told him that she had a boyfriend, or a combination. That don't even make no sense. Damn. And then that's his niece by marriage. And this is, and again, too, you know, because he's a predator, too, preying upon little bitty kids. But we still got to also teach our kids that certain things is not normal. And that's just on everything. That is crazy. He shouldn't even be having sex with his niece or anything else. But I hope they do, find closure and can find out, find her body and things like that. Because this is ridiculous. So let me play this TikTok thing on this case real quick, y'all. Hold on. And then we're going to get out of here. Let me just read this one.
Update. A trial of a Florida man accused of raping and murdering his pregnant teen niece began on September 14, 2023, nearly 5 years after the 16-year-old girl vanished. Hungarian jury indicted Jonathan Quilles on charges of first-degree murder and sexual battery in the July 2019, 7 months after his niece, 16-year-old Iyana Sawyer, was last seen. According to court records, Sawyer's body has never been found, but prosecutors claim she was killed by her uncle around the time she disappeared. Sawyer, who was 5 months pregnant, was last seen on December 19th, 2018, according to several court documents. On that day, Sawyer left school around lunchtime, according to the National Missing and Identified Person System. She then traveled to a salvage yard where Quilles worked, citing court records. Police believe Sawyer was pregnant with her uncle's child, according to the outlet, and she was shot and killed, put in a dumpster, and brought to a landfill. Prosecutors contend that Sawyer was shot and killed by her uncle, according to the incident. Meanwhile, Quilles' attorney argued that Sawyer is still alive and even tried to block prosecutors from using the term victim in the courtroom. The motion was denied.
Good.
Prosecutors opened proceedings by reading from an exchange between Quilles and his brother, recorded on a wire, in which the defendant purposely confessed to the crime. Yes, they're going to give me the needle, Quilles said in the transcript read to court when asked by his brother if he killed Sawyer. If convicted, Quilles could be sentenced to death. In 2023, Florida changed its death penalty laws to where only 8 jurors rather than 12 can decide to sentence a person to death. The trial is expected to last about 2 weeks. Follow for more updates. May Iyana and her unborn child rest in peace. Update. A trial of a Florida man accused of raping
a damn shame. Okay? That is a daggone shame. And you know what? I am glad that they found out that he did this. Okay? I'm really happy that they did. And hey, Ryan, thank you for coming in. And I hope they sentence his stinking ass to death. I really do. Because what he did is just, it's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you're having sex with a minor. You are lying to her. You are just encouraging her to do things because you know how they do. They be conning kids, and that's what he did. And she ends up getting pregnant. I don't know if he got mad because she was pregnant, which it sounds like he did. That's why he was uneasy, frigidity, and all that, because he didn't want his wife to find out. He's so fucking stupid, it's ridiculous, but he was already a criminal in the first place, doing sexual battery and everything else. Why come he just didn't tell the girl, I'm going to take you to have an abortion? If he was so scary. First of all, he should never even been doing nothing with her. You know what I'm saying? But to kill her because of that is crazy. And then his stupid ass go to prison and talking to an informant that he didn't know was an informant in prison, and then confess to this informant. Then he gets on the phone with his dumb ass and then confess to his brother. That's stupid. And the thing that puzzles me is if the mom and her sisters was warning her, why come she didn't listen to this and then talk to her niece and then just go straight to the police? You don't even have to talk to him. Have his ass arrested. When you report a crime like that to the police, they immediately do stuff about it, okay? And the girl was pregnant anyway. So they would have picked this ass up and he would have been in prison. I mean, in jail, prison or whatever. He would have went to jail first, okay? And then he would have never got a chance to kill this girl. I don't know why parents do this. I mean, if somebody's telling you that your husband is messing with your niece, your kids, why are you guys getting mad in I don't know, in not trying to do anything about it? You know what I'm saying? Question your niece, your relative, or whatever the case is. Don't question that damn dude. And then go to the police and report it. So his ass can be picked up and arrested and be in jail where he needs to be. Because he's a fucking predator. Okay? And he's a killer. Without any heart. because he was getting ready. He was choking her at first. And I'm sure she was crying and struggling. He should have changed his fucking mind then, but he didn't give a fuck. All he cared about is he didn't want nobody to know that she was pregnant. And he's stupid as fuck anyway. Because again, don't you think somebody gonna realize that the girl is missing? And then when they start adding everything up, they're gonna know it was you. And then guess what? You still ain't gonna have your wife. That's dumb. Why not just go ahead and tell your wife the truth and have that girl, if she want to keep the baby, let her keep it. Just keep it amongst the family, because you know how y'all conceal shit, even though I don't think that's right, because he should never been touching that little girl. But I'm just saying, instead of killing her, maybe he could have not did that. He didn't have to do that, for real. Because I doubt the girl probably would have said anything anyway. I don't know for sure. But I just know she probably wouldn't have, And if the wife thought something, he could just told her. I don't know if she would have called the police or not. But still, it's better. You listen, he would have had more of a chance of going to jail for, raping her. I don't know if they would have called it that. I don't know what they would have called it because, having, what with a minor, someone that's 16 under, I don't know. But he would have got in trouble about that. But it wouldn't be like the trouble he's in now. And the girl would still be alive. That's not good. People don't think. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll check you out too. Thank you so much. How you doing? Thank you for coming by, showing support, hon. Okay, thank you so much for your support. I'm going to have to check you out too, okay? So I'm just saying, though, why do people just, I don't know, just think about crazy shit, like murder, because they don't want somebody to know something. But when you get caught, they're going to know then. That's stupid. It's like they don't think. And then I read somewhere else that he was suffering from mental stuff. Bipolar and other things. I don't know how true that is because I was reading that the other day and I read that, I don't know. And then he's also charged with sexual battery from 2017, I believe. So I don't know why they would even allow him to be around them or the niece. That's not good. But anyway, I'm glad that justice has been served on this case. It's a daggone shame. Hopefully they can find closure in this. They can find her body. I don't know where it would be in the landfill, because usually I thought they bury in the landfill when they bring garbage there. So I don't understand why they can't find her body in the landfill if it's there, if he didn't do something else. So my membership is about to, okay, what is this? Oh, okay, I got the, oh, I didn't know. Okay, so I got to pay this. My, what do you call that? AAA, the little AAA thing that they give you. Okay, so I got to pay that. I didn't know they automatically try to do this. So I got to go ahead and play that. Okay, I'll pay that later on or today or this weekend. Let me just put it right here so I can remember. Let me put a star on it so I can remember it. They show me letting when these damn renewals are up. You know what I'm saying? When they got to get some damn money. How much is it? But anyway, getting back to this. I'm glad that they got this damn son of a you-know-what, okay? And I hope that they give him the death penalty because that's exactly what he needs, okay? That's exactly what he needs. I don't want to say nothing about the ex-wife, okay? But she was warned by the sisters, all right? And I don't understand why come she didn't, act on that. I just don't understand that part and stuff. But again, I'm glad that he has gotten charged. And he will be sentenced. They would tell him what he's going to have, probably the death penalty, which I hope that's what he gets because he deserves to be killed. He ended this little chick's life, 16 years old for nothing because she was pregnant. If you have sex with somebody and you don't use a condom or anything else, you're bound to get them pregnant. You fucking moron. Okay, that's stupid. So why are you killing this little girl? Because she was pregnant. Damn. This is crazy. But again, my condolences are expressed out to her mom and other family members and stuff. And my prayers are sending out to them. And hopefully, like I said, that they would definitely sentence him to death, because honestly, he don't deserve to live. He ended somebody else's life. Like I said, in certain situations, I do believe in an eye for an eye. And this is one of them. Okay, not only did he sexually abuse this little girl, he got her pregnant, and then he murdered her. And then he took her body and put it in a dumpster to be carried out to a landfill. This was all premeditated. He tricked her to that salvage yard, okay? Then when she got out there, he tried to strangle her to death. He changed his mind about strangling her because he couldn't do it. But he took out his gun and shot her and killed her and the baby. 5 months pregnant. So he took 2 lives. So honestly, that's exactly what needs to be happening to him. And that's on everything. And again, my condolences are expressed out to her family and everything. And may she rest in peace. An awful thing. And may the baby rest in peace as well. An awful, awful thing. Damn. These stories are very hard to read sometimes, y'all. So y'all have to excuse me when I be going off. Because when I be reading these stories, I be reading these stories before I even get up here on this channel thing. But when you read these stories, it's almost hard to do it. Because you put yourself in these situations or your kids and you start thinking to yourself, what if this was you or your children and this fucking predator? It's like that one case of little Cupcake. There would be no way I could have got up here and read that story about that little girl. I'm going to tell you that straight up because she reminded me of my little girl, my daughter, when she was younger, my other daughter. They looked alike when they were younger, when she was younger. So there would have been no way I could have even went through that story. But like I said, it's kind of hard. I guess if you do these stories a lot, you start being immune to it. But since I just started doing these missing cases, I'm not immune to it. I don't even think I would ever get immune to it anyway, because I'm just thinking about what if this was me or my children or something else. And some of these stories are very, very sad. Some of these stories will actually make you cry on camera. Okay? Because it's ridiculous. And when you think about the agony these people go through, especially this little girl being pregnant and then this dude choking her, I can fucking shoot. I could do something to her myself. And that's just on everything. Because you don't do that. You don't do that. Goodness. So anyway, tomorrow night, y'all, we're going to talk about another missing person. If I don't talk about it tomorrow, I'll talk about it through the weekend if I come back, or either Monday. Another missing person. We don't know what happened to him, though. Okay. We do know this girl right here was killed. All right. We're going to talk about that dude that I showed you guys yesterday. Let me see what his name is. I'm not going to show my number tonight. I didn't show it. Actually, I did show it yesterday, but thank God for live for StreamYard. That's up at the top of my screen. It covered it. So that was a good thing right there. Okay, so the guy's name is, in case y'all want to look him up, let me see. Anyway, he ran out of gas on a California freeway on a road trip 27 years ago. All right. Let's see, what was his name? 27 years old. They don't have his name. So his name was called, his name is Scott Paul Hayes, 19, 29, 39. He'll be 46 now, huh? So yeah, we're going to talk about him. I don't know what happened to him, okay? But he's missing. Okay, so we're going to talk about him tomorrow. All these missing people, y'all, it's a lot. Okay, sometimes it takes them a long time to figure out what happened to these people or to even find them. Okay, it's a lot of missing things and people getting killed and stuff, and then they find out years later that the parent did it. Just like this mom, her baby was found dead in the woods in 1984. Some 38 years later. Hold on. Wait. 38 years ago, a mom killed her baby. Okay. And I guess threw her away or whatever the case is in the woods. And two little boys found the baby wrapped up in a blanket. And the thing about it, the mom left the baby out there in the woods alive. So I think they just actually found out that the mom did this 4 decades later. Can you believe that? September the 7th, they just not found that out. That's crazy. So they tracked the mom down where she lives at in South Carolina, and now she's charged with manslaughter. And they did not make her identity public because she was juvenile when she gave birth to the baby in 1984. So when y'all think that y'all can get away with shit because it'd be years later and can't nothing be done about it, this is one prime example. 30 something years later, they found out that the mom actually killed her baby. And the thing about it is that I don't think she like physically did something like killed her like that, but I think because she left the baby out there in the woods, alive in a blanket, and the baby probably died from the coldness, no nothing to eat, and no telling what else. So she still is charged with manslaughter. And they also filed a juvenile delinquency complaint against her as well, all these years later. So I don't know how old she is now, the lady, but she was probably younger back then. I forgot. I don't know. Remember they said how old she was. So now she would probably be in her 50s. So now her stupid ass going to prison. 3 decades. People were going to that baby's burial site. That is crazy. This lady did all of this and was living her normal life all these years after she had left her baby out there to die. That don't make no sense. Some of these people are evil, okay? Evil. Why do you even allow yourself to get pregnant if you don't want a child? Even back in 84, they had condoms in birth control. It's easy to take them. Now, back then, you probably can go get them without your parents' permission. But damn it, you can go to the store and buy condoms. You can do that. No excuse. So you have a lot of stories like this. You know what I'm saying? So I will be covering some of them because I think it's very important, to bring light to some of these stories. Social media is not just about, acting crazy and having fun all the time. You have to stay abreast, of things that happens inside of our world so you can be in the know. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my channel is all about. We can have fun over here too, but at the same time, we are going to talk about serious topics, and that's on everything. Life is not about acting crazy all the damn time, and you would never catch me on my channel beefing with nobody, okay? Because to me, that's a waste of damn time. I'm going to always give you guys some content that we can actually, it can be beneficial. Now, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I'll do some stupid stuff, but for the most part, it's going to be a lot of beneficial stuff from my channel, point blank, from health stuff. Even if I do pronounce words wrong, I'm going to let you know anyway, so you can look it up and you can go to Google, and they can tell you how to pronounce it and you'll know how to say it, just like I usually do. I'm just not going to do it online. But anyway, I'm giving you health information on how to take care of your health, relationship advice, all of this. I'm using, when I'm telling you guys stuff, I'm using resources. I'm not just sitting up here just saying stuff straight out of my mind. I usually have something sitting by me and I'm reading from it, or I'm doing the other thing. I forgot what you call that when you're not really reading from, but you're taking the information, you put it in your own paraphrasing or something like that in your own words. You know what I'm saying? To make it sound like it's coming from you, but in actuality, it really isn't. So that's what I be doing with a lot of things. And then I do give out my personal opinion as well. But my stuff is always backed up. I'm just be perfectly honest. So that's what you can expect over here. We can have some fun, sometimes trip out, act silly, just talk about some bull crap. But for the most part, I'm going to talk about serious issues, because in this world today, we have a lot of injustices going on. A lot of crazy ass people doing weird stuff. And I really wish these women would start waking up to these men who like to use their kids and lure their kids and do things to them. Okay, it's just not cool. You cannot love a boyfriend, more than you love your children, or even a husband, where you're gonna let them molest or rape, impregnate, or beat, abuse your kids. And that's just on everything. So tomorrow we're going to talk about this dude, unless I decide to talk about him over the weekend on Monday, but we will talk about him. I may not talk about him tomorrow, because after this one right here is a trip. But if I don't talk about him tomorrow, I'll talk about him, like I said, through one day through this weekend if I decide to come on. And if not then on Monday. All right. Other than that, guys, let me tell you this funny story first so y'all can laugh, because y'all know I be saying some weird ass words sometimes, right? So I'm in the car driving today, right? I'm all out in damn Hemet, right? And I was telling my daughter that I know I have a urinary tract infection again because of something that I did wrong. Okay, and caused myself to have another UTI. And so I'm up here telling her that my bladder don't hurt, but something else hurt. She say, what hurt? I said, well, look up the symptoms of a urinary tract infection. So then she started looking up the symptoms of a bladder infection. I told her those are two different things. Okay. It took me a long time to realize a bladder infection is not the same as a UTI. Okay. One is cystitis, the other one isn't. Okay. So anyway, she was looking up, telling me the symptoms. So I'm up here saying, okay, right, my urethra is hurting. Okay, that's what's hurting, my urethra. Okay, then I'm like thinking to myself that I remember one time I was explaining something to somebody and I called a uter. And I was like, who the hell would pronounce urethra as uter? What the hell is wrong with me? What? Urethra is not spelled uter. It's not pronounced uter. What the hell is a uter? You know what? As a matter of fact, because I know y'all laughing, let's see what a uter is. It's not a part of a man's body. Let me just see. What is a uter?
According to Medline Plus, the uterus is a hollow muscular organ located in the female pelvis between the bladder and rectum. The ovaries produce the eggs that travel through the fallopian tubes. Once the egg has left the ovary, it can be fertilized and implant itself in the lining of the uterus.
But I wasn't talking about no uterus. Okay, so I don't know why it's going to uterus, because even damn Google don't know what I was talking about. What the hell is a uter? I said U-T-E-R, uter. All this time I was trying to say utera, okay, not uter. And I was never talking about uterus because I know how to say that. But I was like, where the hell did I get uter from? What is a uter? And I was laughing so hard because I was like, man, if I would have said this to my gynecologist, she would have been like laughing for days, because I'm like, damn, what the hell are you talking about, girl? Uter. Y'all, what is a uter? For real, I don't even know any. At first I thought it was a part of a man's body or something. Uter, because I never heard of that before. I'm like, where do I be getting these words from sometime? Again, let me ask Google again, what is a uter? Why don't you go back to uterus? Again, it's back at uterus. And I was never talking about no uterus. You know, all along I was trying to say uthera. Okay. That's what hurts for me when I have a UTI. And I don't know why in the hell was I saying uter. And I was like, man, y'all would be laughing for real if y'all heard some of the shit that I be saying sometimes. It just is crazy. So urethra is the tube that lets urine leave your bladder in your body. Okay. If you were assigned male at birth, your urethra passes through your prostate into your penis. If you were assigned female at birth, your urethra is much shorter. It runs from your bladder to the opening in front of your vagina. And that's why when you have a UTI, that entire area can hurt. All right. Your urethra as well as that other area. And that's why I was feeling pain. And that's why I knew I have a UTI. And, you know, and which is crazy because, you know, you got to make sure you do things correctly and you won't be catching things like that. So, yeah, so we know what a man uses. I bet y'all don't know what the man uses urethra for, do y'all? They use theirs for both urination and ejaculations, but a woman just uses hers for peeing. All right. And that urethral sphincter is a striated muscle that allows voluntary control of your urination. It's responsible for you being able to control, you know, your pee and things like that. That's why you can strengthen those muscles by doing those exercises and stuff. Because a lot of times when women have babies and stuff, that muscle right there gets weak. And so you can do some Kegel exercises to strengthen that. So you won't let out urine when you sneeze or cough or when you hold your urine and things like that. But I'm going to tell you something. You don't want a UTI because that shit, that urethra, as well as some other things be hurting and shit. I was in so much pain last night. Man, I couldn't even go put up my damn, I was going to put my flowers out for fall. I couldn't even do it. I'm going to tell you that straight up. As a matter of fact, I took a damn hot shower and got off that damn computer and laid down in the bed and took 2 Tylenols. I think I took a Tylenol because I didn't want to take my bladder pain medication. And shit, I put a heating pad on myself, and I felt better this morning. But tomorrow morning, I'm gonna get up and go to the the urgent care, so I can get some more medicine and stuff. And the shit that I did to get this infection, I'm gonna make sure I don't do it again, because I just had a UTI, and damn, keep on getting them. And I had to sit here and think, what the hell have you been doing, to get this? Because I know that I drunk 3 root beer pops, so I won't be drinking that again either. But I know exactly what happened, so I'm not gonna tell y'all exactly what happened. But I know exactly why I caught this UTI and shit. But this is a painful thing. It hurts right now, but not like it was yesterday. Yesterday I was like fucking in pain. Okay, but today I'm doing way better. So again, tonight I'm gonna take another hot shower, and then I'm gonna put that heating pad on my bladder area again. And in the morning, I'm going to the doctor, and I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna say my uter. I'm gonna say my uter hurts, and he's gonna be like, "What?" I'm gonna say my uter hurts. He's gonna be like, "A uter?" I'm gonna say, "Yeah, the uter. The tube where the pee come through, the uter." He's gonna be like, "That's not the uter. It's called the urethra." And then he's gonna be laughing, and I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I know. I just wanted to say that to see what you was gonna say." That's what I'm telling. That's what I'm gonna tell my doctor. But y'all would be laughing. I could have my own reality show, and y'all would be cracking up because it'd be so damn funny. Y'all, one day I was in the store, and I was telling my daughter she was wrong about the dog. Everybody in the store got into this comment. Into our discussion, and was like, "No, you are wrong. That's not that dog." And they went to the damn book, y'all, because we was in a pet store, I think, and showed me that I was wrong. It was so embarrassing. And everybody in there was laughing. My kids was laughing. I don't know shit about no animals, though. I'm not gonna lie. I do not know what I be talking about when it comes to animals, okay? Shit. I do not know anything about no animals. I don't even know why I was arguing with my daughter about it, because I just didn't want to be wrong and stuff, but I was wrong as shit. Just like in geography, I'll be wrong with that too. So those are the 2 things I'm not good with animal shit. Nothing animal. Don't ask me anything related to no animals or no geography, because my ass would tell you. When David used to ask me, he would tell me he's somewhere, like, for example, he would say he in New York. My ass would be like, "You down there in New York?" He'd be like, "No, not down there. New York is not down there. Okay, it's not down south." I know it wasn't in the south, but the way I would say it's down there, like it's down from where we were at, and it wasn't. Okay, and he used to tell me all the time, we're like, "Damn, why come you don't remember where these places are?" Okay, but the thing about it, though, when I'm out driving, I never really get lost. The night in the woods, I just made the wrong turn, but I still didn't get really lost because I had common enough sense to stop and turn back around and go the other way. But I never get really, really lost, okay? I just really don't, even though my ass cannot read them damn maps like I should be able to read it. My son gets mad at me every night because he'd be like, "Can you just read the map? God, you can't read the map. Here's the house on the map. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4 house on the map. Why come you can't read that?" And I'm like, "Because I can't read the map and drive." He'd be like, "Nah, you just can't read that map." It's so funny, y'all. Y'all would be laughing your ass off if y'all was with me. Y'all would be cracking up. But those are the only 2 things that I'm not good in, is geography type stuff or talking about animals. I don't know what the hell I be talking about when I be talking about animals. We tripped out. But I'm good in medical. Okay. So it doesn't matter. I'm good in medical, psychological stuff, all that type of stuff. And that's on everything. But y'all, thank you so much for tuning into this live. I'm about to get out of here. We was on here for almost 2 hours. I want to say thank you to Lisa for coming by, showing support. You are appreciated, girl. Thank you to Ryan. Check him out, y'all. Type it into YouTube like always and check him out. Shangy, girl, I'm going to check you out and see what you're about and go from there. Y'all can check her or him out. That's a girl, so check her out too. Who else? Is someone else come on here? I don't think so. I think that's it. Thanks to everybody in the bushes for checking me out, and thanks to everybody who watches this in the replay. Y'all, don't forget about these missing people, okay? Keep them in your minds and thoughts and all this other stuff. Mind and thought is the same thing, but keep them in your thoughts, and keep your prayers going for their family members and stuff. All right. And people who are missing and can't be found, they're not dead or anything. You think they're not dead. Keep them in your prayers, because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, guys, don't forget to hold on. Let me get this thing up here. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. Also, hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Again, y'all, anytime I talk about missing cases or people getting killed, like kids or something, it always messes with me emotionally. Okay. And so I'm not going to always talk nice when I'm talking about these kids getting sexually abused or, killed, tortured, or anything like that, even animals. Okay. So you have to excuse me when I be cussing. All right. But it be kind of making me mad for real. All right. Other than that, guys, don't forget, if you want to show support to this channel, you can do it by thumbing up, subscribing, checking out my other videos, checking me out on TikTok as well, and checking out my shorts on YouTube and my other videos. And you can also do a Cash App to $ShadesTube, and those Cash App donations will be used to better this channel. Other than that, guys, I want you guys to have a very blessed night, a good night, enjoyable night, and get some sleep. And I'll see you guys in my next video. And happy and blessed Friday. Take care, y'all. This is ShadesTube. Peace out. Good night, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, peace out. Take care.